psychiatric drugs, and the gut microbiome, the hidden link behind mental health, side effects, and healing. For years, we believed psychiatric illnesses come only from the brain. But today, science has revealed a shocking truth. Your emotional stability, your anxiety levels, your sleep quality, your mood, your behavior, even your response to psychiatric medications are all shaped by your gut microbiome. Inside your gut lives a universe of 100 trillion microorganisms that produce your happiness chemicals, regulate stress hormones, and directly communicate with your brain through the vagus nerve. But here is the part no one talks about. Psychiatric drugs, the very medicines used to treat mental illness, also affect this gut microbiome. Sometimes they help temporarily. Sometimes they create new problems. Sometimes they worsen the very condition we are trying to treat. To understand mental health fully, we must understand the gut microbiome. 1. What is the gut microbiome? Your gut contains 100 trillion bacteria, fungi, viruses, and microbes, more microbial cells than human cells, millions of microbial genes that control bodily functions, a communication system directly linked to the brain. This microbiome produces your brain chemicals, controls inflammation, regulates hormones, maintains immunity, helps you think, feel, sleep, heal, and cope with stress. It is your hidden emotional organ. 2. How does the microbiome control mental health? Produces 90% of serotonin, happiness, produces 50% of dopamine, motivation, produces GABA, calmness, regulates melatonin, sleep, controls cortisol, stress, maintains the gut lining, reduces inflammation, protects the brain, communicates via the vagus nerve, gut-brain axis. If your microbiome is disturbed, anxiety rises, depression worsens, focus declines, irritability increases, brain fog appears. Sleep becomes disturbed, emotional resilience drops. Mental illness often begins in the gut. 3. How psychiatric drugs affect the microbiome. This is where modern psychiatry rarely looks, but science is now clear. A. Antidepressants, SSRIs, SNRIs, TCAs. Examples: sertraline, escitalopram, fluoxetine, amitriptyline. Many SSRIs act like antibiotics. They kill beneficial gut bacteria, reduce microbial diversity, especially lactobacillus and bifidobacteria, increase gut inflammation, which can worsen depression long-term, disrupt gut serotonin pathways. Most serotonin is made in the gut, not the brain. May cause side effects due to microbiome damage, like weight gain, fatigue, digestive issues. B. Antipsychotics, risperidone, olanzapine, quetiapine. These have stronger microbiome effects than antidepressants, cause major shifts in gut bacteria, lead to metabolic syndrome. Increase inflammatory bacteria, contributing to brain inflammation. Reduce short-chain fatty acids, SCFAs. These maintain gut lining and emotional stability, cause weight gain largely due to microbiome changes, not only drug action. C. Anxiolytics, benzodiazepines. Examples: clonazepam, diazepam, alprazolam. Reduce beneficial bacteria. Long-term use reduces microbial diversity. Slow gut motility leads to bacterial overgrowth. Disrupt GABA-producing microbes. The natural calming system weakens. D. Mood stabilizers. Lithium alters microbial balance, can increase inflammatory species. Valproate, carbamazepine, affect bile acids, reduce microbial diversity. E. Stimulants, ADHD medications. Examples: methylphenidate, reduce beneficial bacteria, increase stress hormones, bad for the gut, reduce appetite, microbes starve. 4. Why does this matter? When psychiatric drugs disturb the gut microbiome, anxiety may worsen, depression may become resistant, sleep may decline, brain fog increases, weight gain occurs, blood sugar rises, more inflammation enters the brain, medication. Side effects become stronger, emotional stability decreases. A disturbed gut equals a disturbed mind, even if the drug is working temporarily. 5. Can psychiatric drugs still be useful? Yes, they can be life-saving, but they must be used with microbiome protection. Most suffering happens not because of the drug, but because we ignore the gut while giving the drug. 6. How to protect the microbiome. During psychiatric treatment. This section is essential for healing. A. Add probiotics, restore good bacteria. Curd, kefir, fermented fish, angari, fermented soy, akuni, kinema, kimchi, sauerkraut, idli, dosa batter. B. Add prebiotics, feed the microbiome. Raw fruits, leafy greens, nuts, seeds, resistant starch, cooled rice, potato. High fiber traditional foods. C. Protect from harmful factors, reduce sanitizer and antiseptic use. Avoid unnecessary antibiotics. Drink filtered, non-chlorinated water. Reduce sugar and processed foods. Reduce EMF exposure during sleep D. Strengthen the gut-brain axis meditation. Slow breathing, humming, stimulates vagus nerve. Good sleep, walking in nature. Sunlight exposure. These reduce inflammation in both gut and brain. 7. The new paradigm, healing the mind, requires healing the gut. Mental disorders cannot be treated by brain medicines alone, because the brain does not work alone. A calm mind needs a calm gut. A stable mind needs stable microbes. A happy mind needs a healthy microbiome. This is the medical revolution taking place right now. Conclusion. Mental health does not begin in the brain. It begins in the gut. Psychiatric drugs may calm your symptoms, but only your microbiome can heal the root cause. Protect your gut, and your mind becomes stronger. Feed your microbes, and your emotions become stable. Heal your inner ecosystem, and life itself transforms. The future of mental health is not chemical. It is microbial. Holistic. Wellness Foundation. Imphal Healing Beyond Boundaries.